So we've got the basic eye shape created. Next we're going to quickly create a cheek area down here. We're going to use extrude again. So from where we are here in this view, we'll have a quick look. We're at about the right sort of area, and I'm just going to extrude down a number of times. So once, keyboard Z to extrude, twice, keyboard Z, 3 times. Spacebar to go to this view, and then we'll tweak these polygons to match, roughly match the shape of the cheek here. And then we'll go back and have a look at the other view, like so. So a lot of what we're going to do is in this model is that process, which is extrude down one view and then go and take a look at it in the other one, like so, and then match it back in this one. So that's the furthest back, and then next back, the front one, and finally the one on the end there. So again, that one, this should be the most prominent. This one, there, just tweaking back. And then this one should perhaps come round a little bit more, like so. And then a good way to check that, to see what it looks like, is back to your 3D mode and quickly look, does it actually look right? Does the volume look right? So in box modeling we would be looking at the volume all the time. And is this going to give us the volume that we need? So use the reference all the time, but then go back and check it, almost give it a reality check. That's given us that basic cheek down there. There's no real definition here yet in any of the folds or creases, but we've now got some core cheek area defined, which is quite a good thing to have at this stage. We'll just now continue round. So this is where we can use the surface tool. And that gives us 1 click and 2 clicks. We'll end it there and just have a look what that's done for us. End the tool with escape. Let's just make sure that those first 2 polygons come round where we want them. They're going to match the eye area quite nicely, and then these 2, again, tweak these round like so. And then what we can do, as I've done a couple of times already, is have a look at it in perspective mode and then merge them up as we see fit. Now it's going to actually be better to create a polygon there, so I'm selecting 4 points and hitting append, which is keyboard P. That's created a polygon in there for me. That's given us a pole there, 5-sided, 5 edges coming into 1 point, but I'm not too worried about it being there. And that cheek now starting to go around the side of the head like so. Okay, back to this view, and we'll do a little bit more extruding from, let's have a look at these 2 edges here, so this one and this one, and instead of pulling it out this way now, we can now start moving backwards like so. Keyboard Z, and we're just doing little bit of moving and a little bit of rotating to start giving us that cheek shape there. Do some merges. Oops. Move that one in. See that one there's fine, so we'll merge those 2 points in there. Let's just move this back a bit, because what we don't want to do is have any odd shaped polygons really. We don't want to start having to go back and fix any oddness when we've had the opportunity to build it like this. Just make sure that flows nicely round there. Again, check it in. Perspective, again, quite okay with that. It's moulded nicely round the cheek. And what we can do is just make sure that those two are close together. That one and that one, you see them here, because what we're going to do now is select that line there. Actually going to move it forward slightly because it was slightly off the reference there by the cheek. We're going to move it, extrude it Z once and extrude it twice. And last time like so, and bring it forward in this view here. And that will probably do us. Go back and do our usual tweaking. Start adjusting some of the polygons around. And then back to this front reference here. And we're at the outer edge now of the model. So there will be a line of polygons going. These polygons, as we go back now, will be. Oops, gone too far there. Just carry on matching it a little bit more. And then back to 3D. We'll smooth it and just have a quick look. Okay. Just matching that one back to where that crease is going to be. And this crease here, obviously it's a 2D reference, we'll put that crease. This crease here is just the side of the cheek, it doesn't really show in this one, but it's around there. Okay, so now the last little bit of this section is we'll just extrude all of these portions back and across the head to about there. As you can see now, because we've only got this front reference, we've got no guide for it going round, but that is probably about where we would, it's not a million miles off where we would want it. And then we'll just follow the contour of the image from the side like so. Bring it back a little bit because we want to get ready to do that dip into the head on a later video, but we'll get ready for that. So we're just following as much as possible, sort of like muscle lines, contours of the the head. Back to our 3D. You can see there it's gone round quite nicely. I find with point by point modelling there's a lot less smoothing goes on, because you seem to be tweaking more on at an earlier stage, whereas in box modelling you're refining a form and not worrying about the tweaking until later, whereas here you can literally be tweaking from the word go, really. Okay, so that's the cheek area, quite nicely defined. Now what we'll do is, in the next video we'll move up across the head with a separate model, really. So at the moment we're using a single patch here. We'll do another one that creates the head overall, and down across the back of the skull and down to the bottom of the neck, and then we'll join those two portions at a later time.